Have you ever thought about why some common liquids around your home can be incredibly dangerous when exposed to heat or a spark? Well, flammable liquids do not actually burn themselves. Instead, it is the invisible vapors released from these liquids that catch fire. This happens because these vapors mix with oxygen in the air, creating a highly combustible fuel source that can ignite rapidly and powerfully. The core mechanism behind this danger is something called the flash point. This is the lowest temperature at which a liquid produces enough vapor to form an ignitable mixture with air near its surface. Even at room temperature, liquids like gasoline, paint thinners, and rubbing alcohol are constantly releasing these vapors. What makes them particularly hazardous is that many of these vapors are heavier than air, meaning they can travel along the ground or floor for significant distances, collecting in low-lying areas. All it takes is for these accumulated vapors to encounter an ignition source, like an open flame, a spark from an electrical switch, or even a hot surface, for a fire to start. To prevent this, proper handling and storage are absolutely critical. Always keep flammable liquids in their original, tightly sealed containers, and store them in cool, well-ventilated areas away from direct sunlight or heat sources. Good ventilation is key, as it helps disperse any escaping vapors, preventing them from accumulating to dangerous concentrations. Before using any flammable liquid, make sure there are no potential ignition sources nearby, such as pilot lights, running engines, or even static electricity. An important insider detail is that these dangerous vapors can often be invisible and sometimes even odorless, making them stealthy hazards. Firefighters often talk about the lower explosive limit, or LEL, which is the minimum concentration of a vapor in the air that is capable of catching fire or exploding. Below this limit, there is not enough vapor to burn. But once the concentration reaches or exceeds the LEL and encounters an ignition source, a fire or explosion becomes a very real and immediate threat. Understanding that it is the vapor, not the liquid itself, that burns completely transforms how we approach fire safety with these materials. By being aware of flash points, vapor travel, and the critical need to eliminate ignition sources, you gain the knowledge to handle these common household items safely and significantly reduce the risk of a devastating fire in your home.